Unleash the potential for a daily awakening where each sunrise brings a sense of empowerment, fulfillment, and genuine joy. The dream of a happier, more fulfilled life is not a distant mirage, it's an achievable reality. Today, we embark on a journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, finely tuned for the challenges of the modern world, with the aim of reshaping your 2024 into a year of unparalleled happiness. As we delve into this video, you'll not only discover one, but 7 pragmatic Stoic approaches that have proven their efficacy over centuries. Brace yourself for a transformative experience. Get ready to elevate your life. Lesson 1. Do less, but do it better. From the serene gardens of ancient Stoic philosophers to the bustling life of the 21st century, our primary strategy is to accomplish more with less. Stoicism is not just about endurance. It involves making wise choices in a world where we are bombarded with endless tasks, distractions, and goals. It's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Stoics advocated for a life not filled with more, but with meaning. So, how do you apply this to your life? Start by evaluating your daily activities. Ask yourself, is this truly necessary? If it doesn't contribute to your well-being or your goals, it's probably cluttering your life. Remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being effective. Focus on tasks that align with your values and goals. Doing less doesn't mean being lazy, it means being strategic. Saying no to things that don't serve you allows you to say yes to what truly matters. This approach is not just about freeing up your calendar. It's about freeing up your mental space. When you do less with more intent, attention, and focus, you find clarity and a sense of purpose. It's about quality, not quantity. This simple yet profound shift can lead to greater satisfaction and, ultimately, a happier life. So take a moment today to reflect on your routines, commitments, and goals. Are they in harmony with your idea of a good, fulfilling life, or are you spreading yourself too thin? Remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Choose to react by focusing on what truly adds value to your life. Do less, but do it better. This is the first step towards a happier you. Lesson 2. Mastery over anxiety. Second lesson, mastery over anxiety. The Stoics had a profound understanding of the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. This distinction is crucial for our happiness and peace of mind. How often do you find yourself worrying about things beyond your control, such as the weather, traffic, or other people's actions and opinions? The famous saying of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus holds true. We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. In essence, it's not the events themselves that upset us, but our interpretation of these events. So, what can we control? Our actions, thoughts, and reactions. That's it. Everything else is, to varying degrees, out of our hands. By internalizing this, we can focus our energy and efforts where they truly count, on our own choices and attitudes. Let's put this into practice. The next time you encounter a situation beyond your control, pause and ask yourself, can I change this? If the answer is no, shift your focus to how you can respond in a way that aligns with your values and goals. This shift from anxiety to control is empowering. It places the reins of your happiness back in your hands where they belong. Remember, worrying about things outside of our control is like carrying a backpack full of rocks on a journey. It weighs you down, slows your progress, and serves no purpose. By focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't, you lighten that load. You free up mental and emotional energy to invest in actions that truly contribute to your happiness and well-being. Embracing this lesson of control versus concern, you're not just adopting a Stoic mindset, you're setting the stage for a more peaceful, productive, and ultimately happier life. Lesson 3. The power of perception. This principle is the cornerstone of resilience and revolves around a simple yet profound idea. It's not what happens to you, but how you perceive it that shapes your reality. Our perception acts like a lens through which we view the world. This lens can either magnify our problems or reveal solutions. It can color our days with negativity or paint them with optimism. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Life is what our thoughts make of it." If we perceive a situation negatively, our experience of it will be negative as well. However, if we shift our perception and find the positive side or a lesson to be learned, our experience transforms. How do we harness this power? Start by challenging your initial reactions. Instead of immediately responding to something going wrong with disappointment or frustration, pause. Ask yourself, is there another way to evaluate this situation? What can I learn from this? How can this contribute to my growth? It's not about ignoring the truth. It's about choosing a perspective that empowers you. For instance, being stuck in traffic could be seen as an annoying waste of time, or an opportunity to listen to a podcast, reflect on your day, or simply take a breather. The situation hasn't changed, but your experience of it has. Embracing this lesson means acknowledging that while you may not control every situation, you can control your perception of it. This change doesn't happen overnight. It requires practice and mindfulness. Yet as you work on it, you'll find that the challenges you face become less daunting, setbacks turn into lessons, and as a result, your life becomes significantly happier. So remember, your perception has the power to shape your reality. Choose a perspective that enhances your happiness and witness how it transforms your life. Lesson 4. Virtue as happiness. Now, on to the fourth lesson after exploring perception, virtue as happiness. In Stoicism, the pursuit of virtue, defined as moral excellence, is considered the highest good. How does this pursuit lead to happiness? Stoics believe that living a virtuous life aligns us with our true nature, resulting in deep satisfaction and joy. Virtue in Stoicism is divided into 4 main categories: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each virtue guides us to make choices that not only benefit ourselves, but also contribute positively to those around us. Wisdom involves making decisions based on reason and understanding. Courage is about facing difficulties and fears with resilience. Justice means treating others fairly and empathetically. Temperance is about self-control and moderation. Incorporating these virtues into your daily life may seem intimidating at first, but it begins with small, consistent actions. Start by asking yourself in various situations, what would wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance look like here? It could be as simple as actively listening while someone else speaks, justice, or resisting impulsive desires that contradict your long-term goals, temperance. The pursuit of virtue is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making choices more in line with your values and understanding of what is good and right. As you strive for virtuous living, you'll find a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment that shallow pleasures cannot provide. You'll live in harmony with your inner self, a fundamental component of lasting happiness. So, embrace the pursuit of virtue, allow it to guide your actions and decisions. As you do, you'll discover that virtue and happiness are 2 sides of the same coin. Nourishing one nurtures the other. Feeling enlightened already? If you're enjoying this Stoic wisdom-based journey, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us form a community where we learn, inspire, and elevate each other. Let's continue this transformative journey together. Lesson 5. Turning adversity into opportunity. At the core of Stoicism lies the notion that we should view challenges not as obstacles, but as chances for growth and success. It's about transforming something that may seem like a setback into a stepping stone for something greater. Stoics didn't merely accept difficulties, they embraced them. They understood that obstacles are a part of life and that our reaction to them shapes our path. The famous quote by philosopher Marcus Aurelius encapsulates this idea. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This implies that every obstacle presents an opportunity to practice virtue, demonstrate resilience, and strengthen character. How can we apply this in our lives? Start by re-evaluating the challenges you currently face. It could be a tough project at work, a personal setback, or a relational issue. Instead of viewing these as entirely negative experiences, ask yourself, what can this teach me? How can I grow from this? What strengths can I develop by overcoming it? For instance, if you're struggling at work, it might be an opportunity to enhance your skills, learn patience, or encourage better communication. Going through a tough personal time could be a chance to cultivate resilience and empathy. Seeing obstacles as opportunities shifts your mindset from one of victimhood to empowerment. It becomes part of your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. This doesn't imply that obstacles are easy or enjoyable, but it emphasizes that they are valuable. So, the next time you encounter an obstacle, pause and reframe your perspective. See it as a chance to display courage, grow, and progress on your path. Remember, in the grand narrative of your life, obstacles are not just stumbling blocks, but also steps leading to a happier, more fulfilling version of yourself. Lesson 6. Cultivate the art of gratitude. In Stoic practice, gratitude goes beyond mere expressions of thanks. It's about deeply valuing what you have and recognizing the worth of the present moment. This practice shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance already present in our lives. Despite their reputation for focusing on challenges, Stoics placed profound importance on the practice of gratitude. They believed in appreciating what one has instead of lamenting what one lacks. For them, gratitude was a way of connecting with the world and deriving joy from the simplest facets of life. How can we cultivate this powerful habit? Start by integrating a daily gratitude practice. Take a minute each day to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. These could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a phone call from a friend, or a beautiful sunset. The key is to genuinely feel the appreciation for these moments. However, Stoic gratitude extends beyond accepting the good. It also involves appreciating the transient nature of life and its experiences. It means being grateful not only for the positive things, but also for the challenges and growth they bring. It's about finding gratitude in the ability to endure tough times and learn from them. As you practice gratitude, you'll notice a shift in your perspective. Things that once seemed ordinary or overlooked now appear as gifts. This transformation not only enhances your happiness, but also deepens your connection with the world around you. So embrace the feeling of gratitude. Let it be not just an action, but a state of being. As you do so, you'll discover that the more you appreciate life, the more life offers you opportunities for appreciation. And in this cycle of gratitude, you'll find a profound sense of joy and satisfaction. Lesson 7. Community and connection. This principle in Stoicism emphasizes the significance of our relationships and our role in the broader society. While Stoicism often highlights personal resilience and self-sufficiency, it equally staunchly defends the interconnectedness of all humans and the value of contributing to the greater good. Stoics believed that, by nature, humans are social beings, and our well-being is profoundly tied to our relationships and communities. They viewed the self not as an isolated entity, but as part of a broader network of relationships capable of enriching both our lives and the lives of others. So, how can we apply this lesson? Begin by examining your relationships with those around you. How can you strengthen these bonds? Consider how you can make positive contributions to your community. It's not always grand gestures. Often, the most significant impact comes from small acts of kindness, understanding, and support. Also, contemplate your role in the larger community. Are there ways you can contribute your time, skills, or resources to causes or individuals in need? Engaging in such activities not only benefits others, but also brings deep satisfaction and a sense of purpose to your own life. Remember, strengthening connections is not just about what you can receive, but also about what you can give. Often, when we give, we receive much more in return, a sense of belonging, purpose, and happiness. By nurturing these connections, you not only improve your life, but also contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. As you conclude this lesson, reflect on the impact you can create. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "What we do now echoes in eternity." Your actions, connections, and contributions leave a lasting impression. Embrace positivity, kindness, and become a part of a community. In doing so, you'll find a happiness that extends beyond yourself, touching the lives of those around you. Remember that the path to happiness lies not in external conditions, but in internal strength, perspective, and choices. Each lesson we've explored today presents a step towards a more fulfilling and joyful life. According to Stoicism, happiness is found in embracing the present moment, focusing on what we can control, perceiving challenges as opportunities, living virtuously, expressing gratitude, and nurturing connections with others and our community. As you walk this path, you'll realize that happiness is not a distant goal, but a present reality shaped by your thoughts, actions, and attitudes. For more in-depth content exploring the wisdom of the ages, please like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's encourage a community of learning and growth. Until next time, 2 more videos await to help you embrace the Stoic way. Keep practicing, keep growing, and above all, stay resilient. I congratulate you on 2024 with my sincerest wishes. A new year means new beginnings and new hopes. This year, I am grateful for your introduction to Stoic philosophy and for taking this journey with me. Stoicism is a philosophy that has helped people improve their lives for thousands of years. This philosophy can save us from getting stuck on things beyond our control, not giving in to negative emotions, and enjoying life more. Hoping that you will benefit more from Stoic philosophy in 2024, I would like to give you the following advice. Don't get hung up on things beyond your control. Don't give in to negative emotions. Get more enjoyment from life. By applying these recommendations, you can live a happier, more peaceful, and more meaningful life. May 2024 be a healthy, happy, and successful year for you. 10 Stoic keys that make you outsmart everybody else. Stoicism. Have you ever wondered what makes some people stand out in terms of intelligence and learning ability? Have you wished to acquire the skills and knowledge to excel in your personal and professional life? If so, you're in the right place. In this exciting video, we will explore the keys to being smarter than the rest. We will discover strategies and tips that will help you enhance your ability to learn, understand, and apply knowledge in your daily life. Intelligence is a valuable resource that can enrich every aspect of your existence, and on this journey, we will provide you with the necessary tools to maximize it. So, if you're ready to unlock your intellectual potential and tackle challenges with a sharp focus, I invite you to keep watching. Together, we will explore these 10 keys that will take you to a higher level of intelligence and help you excel in any area you choose. Get ready for the journey of self-discovery and intellectual growth that awaits you. 1. Foster curiosity. Cultivating curiosity is like igniting the spark of intellect. Imagine curiosity as a compass guiding you through vast realms of knowledge. By consistently applying this attitude of curiosity, you become someone who is always eager to seek answers, a key to being smarter than others. Imagine you are a university student studying history. Instead of passively absorbing information, you actively show curiosity by asking questions about the causes and consequences of events in ancient history. Your curiosity doesn't stop there. You continue to read more books, explore online discussions, and gain a deeper understanding of the topic. Curiosity takes you on a journey of knowledge exploration, expanding your thinking and making you wiser in understanding the world. To develop curiosity, observe the world with a fresh perspective, ask questions about things you don't understand, read books on various topics, explore different cultures, and always be open to new experiences. 2. Expanding your knowledge through wide reading. Reading extensively is like opening the door to a treasure trove of knowledge, experiences, and ideas. When you immerse yourself in books, you embark on a journey to distant lands, accessing accumulated knowledge from countless generations and diverse cultures. Reading serves as a passport to the wisdom of centuries past. Books encompass a wide range of topics, from science and history to philosophy and fiction. Each page is an opportunity for learning, reflection, and broadening your perspective. Furthermore, reading enhances your vocabulary and language skills, crucial for effective communication and expressing ideas. It stimulates imagination, creativity, and critical thinking. Reading is a mental exercise that sharpens your intelligence. To start this reading journey, create a diverse reading list with various topics. Allocate dedicated time to read daily or weekly. View it as a precious moment for contemplation and learning. Joining book clubs or discussion groups can further maximize the benefits of extensive reading. 3. Maintaining a growth mindset, lifelong learning through effort. Developing intellect isn't a sprint, it's a marathon fueled by a growth mindset. This belief holds that abilities, knowledge, and awareness constantly grow through effort, learning, and persistence. Challenges become stepping stones, failure a normal part of the journey, and feedback a valuable lesson. Innovation springs forth, skills find new uses, and wisdom accumulates from every interaction. Imagine failing a crucial exam. Instead of despair, a growth mindset whispers, "Learn and grow." You analyze, identify weaknesses, seek resources, and craft a new strategy. Not only do you overcome the setback, but you emerge stronger, your learning process refined. To nurture this mindset, embrace discomfort, welcome uncertainty, and see feedback as a gift for personal evolution. Step outside your comfort zone, explore beyond the familiar, and let every experience, every interaction, fertilize your intellect. 4. Learn from experience. Experience, both triumph and stumble, is a potent teacher. Its lessons shape our intelligence and fuel personal growth. Every encounter, success, or failure holds the potential for valuable knowledge. Embrace setbacks as mirrors, not burdens. They offer chances to dissect mistakes, refine actions, and prevent future missteps. Victories, too, hold wisdom. Analyze them to identify what resonated, then amplify that magic in other areas. Learning is a lifelong dance with adaptation. As the world evolves, so must we. Adjusting methods based on new experiences keeps us nimble and ever-evolving. Curiosity is the driving force in this exploration. Keep your mind open, your inquiries flowing. Investigate, embrace diverse perspectives, and listen attentively. Learning from others' journeys adds invaluable tools to your own. Through mindful experience, we become architects of our own intelligence. Embrace its lessons, both sweet and bitter, and watch yourself blossom. 5. Maintaining an open and ready mind. When you keep an open mind and are willing to consider new perspectives, you become a lifelong learner and enrich your knowledge with diverse opinions and experiences. An open mind includes the ability to question beliefs and prejudices, exploring concepts and viewpoints different from your own. Maintaining an open mind creates an environment that fosters learning and collaboration. You are willing to consider and understand different perspectives, adapt better to changing situations, and learn quickly in a constantly evolving world. Curiosity again plays a crucial role in maintaining an open mind. Asking why and how encourages exploration and delving into interesting topics. In your personal journey, practicing empathy and engaging with diverse cultures, mindsets, and experiences contribute to maintaining an open mind. 6. Cultivating concentration. Concentration is another vital key to becoming smarter than the rest. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to focus your attention on a single task or thought is increasingly rare but incredibly valuable. Concentration is the gateway to deep learning and understanding. It allows you to immerse yourself fully in a subject, project, or problem, enhancing your ability to grasp complex concepts and generate creative solutions. Mindfulness meditation is one strategy to cultivate concentration. It helps train your mind to stay present and focused by observing thoughts without judgment and redirecting attention to a focal point. Setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, prioritizing single tasking, practicing deep work, taking regular breaks, and incorporating physical exercise also contribute to cultivating concentration. By sharpening your ability to focus, you'll be better equipped to tackle life's challenges and seize opportunities for growth. 7. Practice patience. In a fast-paced world that values immediacy, patience stands out as a valuable and often overlooked trait. This quality significantly contributes to intelligence and overall well-being. Patience grants calmness amidst challenges, resisting the urge to rush when plans shift. This mindful intelligence manifests in countless ways. Patient individuals navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience, paving the way for growth and understanding. They embrace learning, knowing mastery takes time. Crucially, patience fuels focus and motivation, preventing burnout and fostering perseverance. Accepting gradual change and setting realistic expectations are cornerstones of patience. It's not about idly waiting but determinedly persisting, recognizing some things lie beyond immediate control. By cultivating patience, we face life's challenges with clarity and serenity, leading to better decisions. In the race against the clock, the patient emerge not just calm, but intelligent and wise. 8. Setting clear goals. Setting clear goals is fundamental for intelligence and success. Well-defined objectives provide direction, motivation, and purpose. Clear goals focus your energy and efforts efficiently, preventing distractions. They offer a framework for measuring progress, breaking down overarching goals into smaller steps for accountability. Goals help prioritize activities, evaluate task importance, and allocate resources wisely. Goal setting enhances motivation, providing a reason to work diligently and bringing fulfillment upon achievement. It boosts problem-solving skills by offering a specific target for analysis. For instance, in a career, Aspiring to be a leader in engineering involves objectives like completing a bachelor's degree, gaining experience, building a network, taking relevant courses, and leading significant projects. In conclusion, clear goals are crucial for personal and professional development, providing direction, focus, accountability, and motivation towards intelligence and aspirations. 9. Ask questions. Developing the skill of asking questions is crucial for personal growth and intelligence. Constantly asking questions nurtures curiosity, fosters an open mindset, and promotes adaptability. This habit makes you a continuous learner who is willing to explore new ideas and challenge assumptions. Asking questions enhances critical thinking by requiring you to analyze situations from various perspectives, avoiding cognitive traps. Moreover, this skill improves your ability to make informed decisions and face challenges. In personal and professional relationships, asking questions demonstrates genuine interest, improving the quality of connections and facilitating effective communication. Specific questions serve as powerful tools for problem-solving, breaking down complex issues into manageable parts. In your professional journey, when confronted with a challenging issue, asking specific questions can help you efficiently address the problem by breaking it down and exploring different perspectives. 10. Share what you learn. Sharing knowledge enhances intelligence and contributes to societal learning. It goes beyond personal growth, creating a ripple effect of inspiration. When you share, you reinforce your understanding, organizing thoughts for coherent presentation, deepening comprehension, and aiding memory. Knowledge sharing leads to insightful discussions, bringing valuable feedback and alternative perspectives, expanding understanding collaboratively. Engaging conversations can lead to breakthroughs and new insights. Socially, sharing positively impacts others, inspiring pursuits and overcoming challenges. This contribution is fulfilling, reinforcing motivation to keep learning. Professionally, it establishes expertise, opening doors to opportunities. In today's interconnected world, sharing knowledge is easier than ever through platforms like blogs, social media, podcasts, or public speaking, reaching diverse audiences. Remember, sharing isn't about showing off. It's about genuinely helping others learn and grow. Whether explaining concepts, sharing life lessons, or offering advice, your willingness to share can be a tremendous force for good. In conclusion, sharing knowledge is a powerful way to solidify your understanding, engage in meaningful discussions, contribute to others, and advance your career. It's essential for continuous learning and personal growth. Embrace the opportunity to share your wisdom with the world and see how it enriches your life and the lives of those around you. Final reflection. On this journey of self-discovery and personal growth, we've explored 10 keys to becoming smarter. Each key represents a fundamental pillar leading to wisdom and success. Curiosity sparks the fire of knowledge, reading accesses the wisdom of great thinkers, and an open mind enables constant evolution. Concentration allows us to focus on what matters. Asking questions leads to a better understanding, and setting clear goals provides direction and purpose. Experience is an invaluable teacher, and sharing knowledge not only enriches us, but uplifts those around us. Embracing a growth mindset fuels continuous development, and patience allows us to persevere and triumph. Integrate these lessons into your daily life. Make the pursuit of knowledge a constant passion. Practice patience in your journey toward growth. And if this content has inspired you, subscribe for more tips and insights. Wisdom is an endless journey, and together we can walk that path, discovering new perspectives and challenging ourselves. Join our community and walk together toward a brighter future. Subscribe now and be part of this exciting journey. Have you ever felt the sting of being overlooked by someone you deeply care about? It's as if they disregard your emotions and sentiments, treating you as if you're unimportant. They never seem to put you first, no matter how much love and dedication you show them. But imagine if there was a method to alter this pattern, to make them feel an irresistible urge to value and prioritize you. In this video, we're going to unveil 10 ascent rules to transform yourself into a person who is irresistibly engaging and whom others eagerly want in their lives. Each rule we discuss is crucial, and we recommend you watch until the end to understand why every single one is a key component in changing the dynamics of your relationships for the better. Now let's begin. Rule 1. Don't reveal everything. Become mysterious, IOUs. The allure of the unknown beckons, and within this mystery lies your power, as Seneca wisely stated to be. Everywhere is to be nowhere. Let this be your guide. Be present, yet retain an air of mystery, much like a book with some chapters subtly veiled, inviting others to leaf through the pages with a growing sense of intrigue in conversations. Reveal not all at once, but in a measured, thoughtful manner. Unveil your life's tapestry, thread by thread, allowing others to weave their interest and curiosity into the gaps. This approach turns your persona into a riddle, a puzzle. They yearn to solve it, heightens their anticipation, drawing them deeper into the labyrinth of your character. Consider the historical figure of Cleopatra. Her allure wasn't just in her beauty or power, but in the enigma she cultivated around herself. She was a leader shrouded in mystery, her motives and thoughts often obscured, making her an eternally fascinating figure in history. Let your actions and words be unpredictable, like a winding path through an uncharted territory. This unpredictability will magnetize others, pulling them closer in their quest to understand the depths of your soul. By not laying your entire life open from the outset, you invite them to explore, to discover, to be part of your journey. To put it simply, your life is not an open book for all to read, but a series of unfolding chapters, each revealing a little more of the complex, compelling individual you are. By preserving this air of mystery, you become an irresistible presence, leaving others longing for just a little more. Rule 2. Create a fear of losing you. It's a common human tendency to overlook what is easily accessible, but perspectives shift dramatically when there's a risk of loss. Envision yourself as an irreplaceable entity in their lives, someone whose absence leaves a gaping hole. You aren't just another option. You are a vital necessity. How is this achieved? By embodying the essence of independence and self-reliance. Your life is a riveting journey, one that is complete and fulfilling on its own, regardless of their presence. It's this air of confidence and autonomy that draws people in. They see being a part of your life not as a basic entitlement, but as a cherished privilege. This approach aligns with the Stoic philosophy, as Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your strength lies in your self-sufficiency and the unique adventure that is your life." People will begin to understand that you're not just another individual seeking their attention, but rather a formidable presence in their lives. They will start to exert more effort to keep you. You're not in this to chase affection or beg for bits of attention. You're here to be you, Ed. They should be the ones striving for your attention. Therefore, foster a subtle fear of losing you. Let them actively seek to be a part of your world, recognizing you as a prized treasure. You are not just a participant in this game of life. You are an essential victor they cannot afford to lose. A fitting example to illustrate this point is the dynamic between Steve Jobs and Steve WNC during the early days of Apple. WNC, a brilliant engineer, was integral to the creation of the first Apple computers. His technical expertise and innovative designs were pivotal in establishing Apple's early success jobs, recognizing WNC's unique talents and the value he brought to their venture. Worked tirelessly not only to collaborate, but also to support and amplify WNC's contribution, music, in this partnership. WNC wasn't just a co-founder, he was an essential force whose potential loss would have significantly impacted both Jobs' vision and Apple's future. This dynamic illustrates the importance of recognizing and valuing unique contributions, embodying the essence of making oneself an irreplaceable asset in any collaborative effort. Rule 3. Create your own happiness. This principle emphasizes the belief that true happiness is an internal creation. It's about embracing self-confidence, satisfaction, and independence traits that inherently make you more appealing. Instead of relying on others for your joy, you nurture your own sense of fulfillment. This independence and self-assuredness carry an undeniable allure, making you more attractive to those around you. Individuals who exude confidence and positivity are naturally magnetic. By achieving happiness within yourself, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration to others. In creating your own happiness, you send a message that you are not in pursuit of completion through someone else. You are a whole content individual on your own. This approach is engaging because it doesn't burden others with the responsibility of making you happy. Your aim is not to find joy in another, but to share the joy you've cultivated, thereby enhancing the lives of those around you. Your presence becomes compelling, shining with the light of positivity and confidence that inevitably attracts others. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." This quote encapsulates the essence of generating one's own happiness. Remember Theodore Roosevelt. Despite facing numerous personal challenges, including the loss of his wife and mother, on the same day Roosevelt embodied the principle of creating his own happiness. He pursued a life of vigor, engaging in activities like boxing, exploring the Badlands, and dedicating himself to public service. His robust personality and zest for life did not stem from external validation or circumstances, but from a deep internal well of resilience and joy. Roosevelt's infectious enthusiasm and self-reliance not only defined his personal life, but also made him a charismatic and beloved leader. His ability to find joy and purpose within himself, regardless of external challenges, made him an admirable figure in history, illustrating the power of self-generated happiness. Rule 4. Be costly and let them invest in you. Understand that you are a rare, find a gem that others should aspire to hold. The value you carry isn't merely in being present, but in being a significant, intentional part of someone's life. Remember, what is easily gained is often lightly valued. True appreciation emerges from effort and commitment as they pour their time, emotions, and energy into your life. Their attachment to you grows stronger, transforming you from a fleeting interest into a cherished presence. Your role isn't to seek their attention or love desperately. Rather, it's to show that you are a meaningful, enriching addition to their existence, worthy of their earnest pursuit. Allow them the opportunity to invest in you, making your presence a prized aspect of their life they wouldn't want to lose. Reflect on the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. This embodies the essence of your worth. It is not just in being, but in being sought after and strived for. Consider the saga of Alexander the Great and his teacher, Aristotle. Aristotle, a philosopher of immense wisdom and knowledge, wasn't just another tutor in the young prince's life. He presented himself as a beacon of knowledge and strategic thinking, essential for ruling an empire. Alexander, known for his ambition and intellect, understood the value of Aristotle's teachings and invested considerable time and effort in learning from him. This wasn't a typical student-teacher relationship. It was a bond where the student saw the teacher as a crucial asset, a treasure trove of wisdom that required earnest pursuit and respect. Aristotle's approach in educating Alexander wasn't of easy accessibility, but of a challenging journey towards wisdom, making his teachings a prized component of Alexander's eventual greatness. Rule 5. Don't make them the center of your life. It's crucial to remember that your life should not revolve entirely around someone else. Picture yourself as a lone, luminous star shining in the night, fueled by your unique light and vitality. You have your own path, independent of anyone else's orbit. It's important not to let your world become narrowly focused on another person, making them the epicenter of your existence. You have your own dreams, ambitions, and a distinct identity. This mindset creates an enigmatic allure, keeping them intrigued by the facets of your life and what drives you, your autonomous spirit and adventurous demeanor. Add an attractive dimension to the relationship. It's about complementing each other's lives while maintaining your distinctiveness by not placing them at the core of your existence, your allure and appeal. Grow living a life outside unnecessary relationships. Boundaries allows you to continue developing, bringing excitement and a refreshing sense of freedom to your partnership. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote resonates deeply with the principle of maintaining your in-depth dependence in relationships. Let's take, for instance, a well-known figure from history, Sir Isaac Newton, a brilliant scientist whose contributions changed our understanding of the universe despite his groundbreaking work and the intense demands it placed on him. He maintained a rich personal life, filled with hobbies, friendships, and his own pursuits. His ability to balance his professional achievements with a robust personal identity made him not only a remarkable scientist, but also a well-rounded individual, admired not just for his intellect, but also for his independence and personal depth. This balance of personal independence alongside professional dedication presents a compelling example of how maintaining one's individuality can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Rule 6. Prioritize your own needs. First, this rule emphasizes the paramount importance of putting your own needs and well-being first in any relationship. It's essential to assert your worth and steer clear of situations where you're undervalued and not treated with the respect you deserve. You have a profound understanding of your own value, and you refuse to settle for less. Your happiness and self-esteem are not up for compromise with someone who doesn't treat you with the necessary care and respect. By prioritizing your own needs and happiness, you make a clear statement. You will not allow anyone to belittle your feelings or undermine your self-worth in any partnership. You are an equal with your emotions and needs being of utmost importance. Remember, you are not here to be overshadowed or to seek approval from others. Your goal is to foster healthy, respectful relationships that are built on a foundation of self-respect. Standing up for yourself makes you more attractive and influential in anyone's life. Essentially, this rule is a reminder that your well-being and self-respect are paramount and should always come first. This is about making your personal aspirations and interests a top priority. To echo the Stoic philosophy, as Marcus Aurelius said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This quote resonates with Rule 6, underscoring the importance of how you perceive and react to situations in relationships. Reflecting on Rule 6, the life of Roman general and statesman Lucius Quinctius Cincinnati serves as a pant example. Catus, celebrated for his military and political acumen, was equally renowned for his steadfast adherence to his personal principles and self-respect. Despite the allure of political power and the persuasions of allies, he consistently prioritized his values and integrity. When not needed, he chose the simplicity of his farm over the trappings of power, distancing himself from those who did not respect his principles. His story exemplifies the importance of prioritizing one's own needs and values, a testament to the strength inherent in self-respect and the prioritization of personal well-being in all facets of life. Rule 7. Don't be always available. The rarest gems aren't found at every corner. Similarly, your availability should not be limitless. Recognize the value of your time. It's a resource that shouldn't be freely dispensed at the WH of others. Prioritize your own life's narrative. Imagine a life where you're not constantly on standby, where your existence isn't anchored by the expectations of others. You have your own universe to explore, and those who enter it are privileged. Balance is key. Avoid being perpetually on call, awaiting their message or serving their needs at every turn. Demonstrate that your time and focus are precious. Individuals are naturally drawn to those who have their own passions and agendas. When it's clear you're not just lingering in wait, it sparks their interest. They begin to ponder over your engagements, cultivating a sense of longing. Continuous availability suggests they can access you at their leisure. But remember, you're not just anyone, you are an investment. This isn't about playing games. It's about showing that you have a vibrant life, with or without their presence. By not always being at their beck and call, they learn to value the time they have with you. So resist the temptation to be constantly accessible, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This speaks to the importance of valuing your own time and perception over the fear of missing out or being less available to others. Reflect upon the tale of Lovelace, a woman of profound intellect and creativity. A mathematician and writer, is often celebrated as one of the first computer programmers. Despite living in an era where women's roles were narrowly defined, Ada did not conform to the societal expectations of constantly being available or subserving. Instead, she immersed herself in her work, exploring complex mathematical theories and collaborating with notable contemporaries like Charles Babbage. Her focus on her own projects and her unwillingness to be perpetually accessible added to her mystique and allure. Ida's story is a testament to the power of maintaining one's individuality and the magnetic appeal it can generate. Her life was not a reactive one, waiting on others. Rather, she carved her own path, captivating those around her by the sheer force of her focused passion and intellect. So Rule 8. Stop starting the conversation all the time. The essence of Rule 8 lies in cultivating a balanced approach to initiating communication in any relationship. It's about understanding that constantly being the one to start conversations might not always be beneficial. Letting the other person also take the initiative at times is vital. This approach doesn't only show that your life is rich with other interests and activities, but it also serves as a barometer for their interest in you. Perpetually initiating contact might unintentionally send a message of always being readily available, perhaps too eager. This isn't about playing mind games, it's about fostering a sense of mutual respect and effort in the relationship. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice in the context of communication." This means not mirroring behaviors that can lead to imbalance or feelings of being taken for granted. It's about maintaining your dignity and self-respect, not engaging in a relentless pursuit of attention or validation. Rule 9. Don't be too emotionally attached. This highlights the art of emotional balance in the journey to becoming a priority in someone's life. It emphasizes the importance of not letting your emotions dominate the dynamics of a relationship, ensuring that your needs are not only heard but also respected. It's about striking the right chord between sharing your feelings and maintaining a level-headed demeanor, while emotions are integral to who we are. Overexpression can sometimes cast a shadow over our true worth, in the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. This quote encapsulates the essence of Rule 9, exercising patience and control over our emotional responses. 10. Be willing to walk away from them, embracing the power to step back from a relationship that fails to honor your worth is the essence of Rule 10. This rule underscores the vital importance of recognizing your value and maintaining unwavering self-respect. It's crucial to set clear boundaries and expectations for how you wish to be treated in any relationship. When these standards are consistently unmet, it becomes imperative to have the courage to move on, irrespective of the emotional bonds that may exist. This action is not one of insensitivity, rather it's a crucial act of self-care. It stands as a testament to your dedication to self-respect and a firm refusal to sacrifice your well-being for someone who doesn't appreciate your worth in showing your readiness to exit you. Also send a powerful message to the other person, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. This realization can prompt them to understand the importance of prioritizing and valuing you. If they wish to continue having you in their life, your goal isn't to desperately hold on to relationships that don't enhance your joy and self-esteem. Rather, it's to cultivate relationships that are healthy and based on mutual respect. Sometimes this means finding the fortitude to let go when it's necessary, in the spirit of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This sentiment captures the essence of Rule 10, the understanding that your inner strength and self-respect are within your control, even when external relationships are not. Take the example of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor known for his philosophical wisdom and leadership. Despite his immense power and influence, he often found himself in complex political alliances that didn't align with his principles. In these instances, he chose to distance himself from such alliances, demonstrating that even in positions of great power and attachment, one must be willing to walk away from situations or relationships that compromise one's integrity and self-worth. His choice reflects the essence of this rule: the importance of prioritizing personal values and self-respect, overstaying in relationships or situations that fail to recognize our worth. We've explored 10 key strategies for making yourself an unforgettable presence in others' lives. These include maintaining a sense of mystery, not being overly available, letting others invest in you, and prioritizing your own needs. It's crucial to strike a balance in how you communicate and to ensure you don't center your life entirely around someone else. Cultivating your own happiness and emotional stability makes you more attractive. Remember, it's essential to value yourself and be ready to walk away from relationships that don't appreciate your worth. This isn't just about seeking attention, it's about forming healthy, respectful relationships. By embodying these principles, you transform into someone others naturally want to prioritize. If you ever feel like just an option, remember you have the power to make choices in your life, including the choice to walk away. Your value is immense, and you deserve people who recognize and honor that. As this video wraps up, we encourage you to take these insights to heart, reflect on them, and make a personal commitment. Share this commitment in the comments to affirm your dedication to living as your best self. For example, if Rule 6 resonated most with you, simply comment, I will prioritize my needs first. Now you're ready to part ways with anyone who treats you as less than a priority, reserving your time and energy for those who enhance your life and align with your. Have you ever experienced the uncomfortable feeling of being treated just as a stepping stone or a ladder by someone? Fake relationships can be challenging to identify, especially when we want to believe in the goodness of others. However, there are hidden signs and revealing words left by those who see us merely as means to achieve their own ends. In this video, we will explore the depths of these toxic actions, highlighting 7 critical attitudes that scream that this person is not concerned about you and is just using you. It's time to unmask the false friends in your life. Stay with us and find out how. And don't forget, if you want to cultivate a healthy environment and protect your energy, subscribe to our channel and learn how to identify and distance yourself from these toxic influences. The second signal, selective availability exploited. In the complex nuances of human relationships, a second warning sign stands out: selective availability. This situation becomes evident when someone is readily accessible when they need something from us, but strangely unreachable when the roles are reversed. Picture this scenario. You often find yourself in the role of a benefactor, responding to various requests, whether it be providing a shoulder to lean on for emotional support, doing favors, or dedicating your time and attention. However, when you find yourself in a vulnerable position, seeking support or assistance, the response from this person is a deafening silence. Messages ignored, calls unreturned, or, at best, a subtle change of subject. These are the responses you get. This pattern of behavior creates a scenario where the balance of giving and receiving is skewed. You find yourself on a one-way street, where your efforts and care seem to flow in a direction with no return. This dynamic not only reveals a lack of consideration, but also a deliberate disregard for your needs and feelings. Selective availability is, therefore, a mirror reflecting an uncomfortable reality. The person in question is present only when it suits them. This one-sided dynamic is a breeding ground for feelings of disappointment and resentment. The relationship becomes an imbalanced scale, where the needs of one party are continually overlooked. Recognizing and confronting this reality is a vital step. It's important to ask, are we truly in a mutually enriching relationship, or are we just a convenient source to satisfy someone else's needs? Self-respect and self-esteem come into play here, challenging us to reassess our boundaries and to consider whether reciprocity and respect are indeed shared values in this relationship. The third signal, the lack of detailed personal interest. In the fabric of interpersonal relationships, a third warning sign is distinctly prominent: the lack of personal interest. True friends and sincere companions are characterized by an authentic interest in our lives, our emotions, and our experiences. They revel in our stories, share in our joys, and support us in our challenges. However, a stark contrast emerges when dealing with someone whose interest appears to be merely functional or opportunistic. This person rarely, if ever, asks about your day, your feelings, or your aspirations. Their involvement in conversations seems to have a singular focus: themselves. The discussions, when they occur, revolve around their own experiences and needs, or are limited to superficial topics, devoid of any emotional or personal depth. This dynamic reveals a disturbing disconnection. You begin to feel that your voice and your story only hold value when they somehow serve these unilateral interests. Your role in the relationship is reduced to an audience for their narratives or a resource for their conveniences. This absence of curiosity and empathy is a telltale sign that your value to this person is conditional on what you can offer, not on who you are. This realization can be painful, but it is crucial for self-assessment and the preservation of one's own dignity. Questioning becomes essential. Are we in a relationship of equitable and genuine exchange, or are we seen as mere supporting characters in someone else's life spectacle? The lack of personal interest in a relationship is a red flag, signaling the need to re-evaluate our connections and seek environments where we are valued and respected in our entirety. If you've made it this far, you're one of the few who are truly seeking growth. Comment "seeking wisdom" along with today's date to make a commitment to yourself. Let's continue. The fourth signal: guilt and manipulation. Dissected within the spectrum of human interactions, a fourth signal emerges as a grim warning: the use of guilt as a tool for manipulation. This form of manipulation can manifest in multiple ways, but its core is always the same: to persuade, or rather coerce someone into acting in accordance with the manipulator's wishes. Consider this scenario. You frequently find yourself in situations where there is a subtle yet intense pressure to say yes to requests or demands. Or perhaps the other person skillfully plays with your emotions, using them like puppets to achieve their goals. Phrases like, "If you were really my friend, you would do this," or "I would do the same for you," are thrown into the emotional battleground as sharp weapons aimed at exploiting your kindness and empathy. These manipulation tactics are insidious and often disguised under the guise of normality or obligation. They are designed to make you doubt your own perceptions and feelings, leading you to question whether it's your responsibility to give in. This is dangerous territory, where your emotional integrity and self-esteem can be gradually eroded. On the other hand, it is essential to recognize that healthy relationships flourish in the fertile ground of trust, mutual respect, and the freedom to express and attend to individual needs without fear or pressure. If you find yourself frequently entangled in the clutches of these manipulative strategies, an urgent need for reassessment arises. It's a moment to question the sustainability of the relationship and the possibility of establishing healthier boundaries. Confronting and acknowledging manipulation is a brave step towards preserving your emotional health and well-being. It's an act of self-assertion where you claim your right not to be manipulated or guilt-tripped into choosing what is best for you. The fifth signal: the persistent lack of respect in detail. In the mosaic of interpersonal relations, a fifth signal of dysfunction emerges clearly: persistent lack of respect. Respect, an essential two-way street in any meaningful relationship, must be a constant. A true friend or a loyal companion honors this principle with actions that reflect mutual consideration and esteem. However, a person who habitually exploits you tends to disregard these boundaries. Imagine yourself frequently facing situations where your plans are cancelled at the last minute, or the other person is late, or worse, doesn't show up at all. It seems there's always an expectation that you should mold yourself to their conveniences and whims. This pattern of neglecting your needs and time is a glaring indicator that the relationship is undervalued by this person. These attitudes, when viewed collectively, weave a pattern of behavior that screams selfishness and lack of consideration. However, it's vital to recognize that fallibility is a human trait. We all, at some point, may act selfishly. What differentiates a person who is using you is the persistence of these actions over time, combined with a lack of acknowledgement or effort to change. As we progress on this journey of unraveling the subtleties of human relations, it's essential to remember that self-awareness and assertiveness are powerful tools. They protect us from being exploited, Being aware of these signs and understanding how to respond to them is vital. Recognizing the presence of a harmful relationship is a crucial step in reconsidering these ties and taking steps to safeguard your emotional and mental well-being. The sixth signal: superficial bonding and its implications. In the complex tapestry of human relationships, a sixth telling sign emerges: superficial bonding. This sign is particularly insidious because it masks the true nature of the relationship. A person who is using you tends to avoid forming a deep and meaningful connection. This behavior is manifested through an interaction that rarely goes beyond the surface. In this type of relationship, you might start to notice a pattern. Conversations usually revolve around trivial topics, shying away from diving into deeper or more personal subjects. These people keep their vulnerabilities well guarded and their emotions tightly controlled. This invisible barrier prevents the relationship from developing into a more intimate level of trust and camaraderie. The relationship seems to be stuck in a perpetual initial state, where, even after a considerable amount of time, you realize that you don't truly know this person beyond a superficial facade. This is a clear sign that for the other party, the relationship is not a priority, nor a pathway to a genuine sharing of experiences and emotions. Recognizing this superficial dynamic is essential for your emotional health. It's an invitation to reflect on the value and depth of your relationships. This sign challenges us to question: are we investing our time and energy in fertile soil capable of nurturing mutual growth? Or are we clinging to a shadow of connection that never materializes into something more substantial? The realization of a superficial bond serves as a guide to make informed decisions, allowing us to protect our peace of mind and seek relationships that offer true reciprocity and depth. The seventh signal: absence in crucial moments. In the journey of discerning human relationships, the seventh sign stands out with a somber clarity: absence in critical moments. The essence of a healthy relationship is often revealed not on sunny days, but in life's storms. It is during periods of adversity, illness, personal loss, or phases of intense stress that the true character of a relationship is put to the test. Imagine facing one of these challenging moments, expecting to find support and understanding from someone you consider a friend or partner. However, instead of support, you are met with a void. The person is noticeably absent, perhaps offering superficial consolation or generic words that sound more like a formality than a genuine gesture of empathy. This pattern of behavior, where emotional and physical support is notably scarce or non-existent in times of need, is an alarming indicator. It reveals that the relationship may be heavily one-sided, with one person investing emotionally while the other evades during times of reciprocation. Absence in crucial moments is a mirror reflecting the true nature of the relationship. It's not just about not being physically present. It's the lack of empathy, emotional unavailability, and indifference that speak volumes. This lack of support not only wears down the emotional fabric of the relationship, but also raises questions about its intrinsic value and the sincerity of the connection. Recognizing this reality can be painful, but it is essential for protecting one's dignity and emotional well-being. Confronting this truth propels us to reassess the relationship and to ponder the importance of establishing more equitable relationships where support and presence are reciprocal. Realizing the presence of concerning signs in a relationship is a vital initial step, but what truly defines the nature and future of these interactions is how we act upon these findings. Crucial moments reveal relationship truths. Absence in support indicates emotional gaps. Set clear boundaries for balance. Saying no is vital. Communicate discomfort directly. In imbalance, address calmly, without accusations. Seek support from trusted individuals or professionals. Everyone deserves respect. Identify and confront unbalanced situations for emotional well-being. Recognize signs. Take proactive steps. Your value isn't defined by others. Deserve reciprocal, respectful relationships. Subscribe for more insights. Navigate human interactions with respect. Your support is crucial in this journey. Healthier relationships require recognition, action, and self-respect. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This profound insight lays the foundation for this video, where we'll discuss 11 vital things you need to quietly cut out of your life. Understanding and controlling our inner landscape, as Aurelius suggests, can transform ourselves. This isn't just a passive viewing experience, it's interactive, and we invite you to actively participate by sharing your perspectives on each topic we discuss. Stay with us to the end, as this journey promises not just knowledge, but an opportunity for deep self-reflection and transformation. Let's begin. 1. Explaining yourself to those who cause you pain. When hurt by someone you once considered a close friend, remember this: you don't owe them a lengthy explanation or a dramatic showdown. The smartest move is to simply move on. It's about protecting your peace, not getting even or demanding apologies. You're not obligated to help someone who's broken your trust. Steer clear of drama, quietly put distance between you and them, and let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself, and let the future unfold as it will. 2. Unnecessary goals. Life's journey requires crucial decisions, and it's vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve your true purpose. Letting go of these goals is necessary for focusing on what truly matters. Be discreet in making these adjustments. There's no need to broadcast every challenge or decision. Safeguard your overall strategy and intentions, adapting as situations unfold, and value the power of privacy in your life choices. 3. Oversharing the end of relationships. When navigating the end of a friendship or romantic relationship, maintain discretion about intimate details. Sharing specifics about conflicts or breakup reasons disrespects privacy and fuels unnecessary gossip. Internalize and reflect on these experiences, honoring the privacy of both parties. If compelled to discuss personal matters, it may be a sign of unresolved emotional issues. Engage in self-dialogue to understand and process these feelings for a more profound personal healing process. 4. Raising your voice in front of others. In moments of frustration or anger, resist the temptation to let your anger loose. Speaking softly in the face of heated situations is a journey toward mastering inner storms. Channel that energy into steady, calm words. In the eye of the storm, your calm is your greatest weapon, and your balance is the truest form of bravery. 5. Spreading negative opinions about others. Spreading negative opinions is a slippery slope. Choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. Understand that every person is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Shift the narrative in challenging situations and become a person who navigates relationships with finesse and heart. If you've made it this far, leave a comment to show that you're truly seeking change. Like and subscribe for more content like this. Now, let's continue with the remaining vital points. 6. Constantly comparing yourself to others. The relentless chase of comparing ourselves to others is like running on a treadmill with no off switch. It's exhausting and steals the joy of appreciating our unique story. Celebrate your quirks, missteps, and victories. Embrace your journey, raw and unfiltered. Life is messy, unpredictable, and divergent. Your story, with its ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks, is a testament to your resilience and individuality. Own your narrative, rewriting the rules on your terms. 7. Mindless use of social media. Consider your life as a unique narrative full of rich experiences and personal growth. Social media, in contrast, often showcases only the best moments of others, leading to unfair comparisons and dissatisfaction. Approach social media with intention, using it for specific purposes, and then step back into the reality of your own journey. Schedule specific times for social media use, ask if interactions are constructive, and practice mindfulness to separate meaningful engagement from mindless scrolling. 8. The pursuit of external validation. Break free from the relentless quest for external approval. Prioritize your inner voice over external judgments. Living for others' approval leads us away from our true selves. Embrace your individuality, trust your intuition, acknowledge your needs, and build your self-esteem. Celebrate achievements, learn from mistakes, and value your qualities. Nurture relationships that respect your individuality, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life journey. 9. Perfectionism. While self-improvement is essential, perfectionism sets impossibly high standards and fosters a fear of mistakes. Embrace your imperfections, shift from perfection to excellence, and practice self-compassion. Redefine success as the journey itself, filled with learning and growth. Letting go of perfectionism opens up a world of possibilities, fostering a more relaxed and authentic life. 10. Holding on to unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment. Be honest with yourself. Peel back layers of should-haves and could-haves and recognize the weight of expectations. Set goals that resonate with who you truly are, not who you're told to be. Letting go of unrealistic expectations unburdens you and opens your eyes to the unexpected wonders of life. 11. Gossiping. Engaging in gossip and negative chatter may feel like a shortcut to connection, but it often leads to negativity. Choose kindness and understanding in conversations, cultivating an environment where trust and respect flourish. Next time you're on the brink of negative chatter, pause and consider the person in question with empathy. Steering clear of gossip isn't just about creating a positive environment, it's about honoring our shared humanity. By embracing these principles, we can foster a resilient, empathetic, and positive mindset, leading to authentic personal development and deeper connections in our relationships. If you found this video valuable, subscribe for more insights, hit the notification bell, and show your support with a like and comment. As usual, for further exploration of wisdom, 2 additional videos are popping up on your screen now. Remain stoic. Once upon a time, Marcus Aurelius contemplated the precious privilege of being alive when he stated, "Breathing, thinking, enjoying, loving. How can we cultivate mornings in harmony with life with this resilient appreciation?" Today, we present a routine rooted in resilience and wisdom to set the tone for a peaceful and meaningful day. Morning routine. Every morning, before plunging into the chaotic noise of life, it is essential to focus on one of the fundamental pillars of Stoic philosophy: understanding and accepting the depth of transience. This thought aligns seamlessly with the notion that, at the beginning of a morning, breathing, thinking, enjoying, and loving are the most valuable and transient privileges. This routine, based on resilience and wisdom, can assist you in navigating your day more meaningfully and harmoniously. If this philosophical approach inspires you, don't forget to like the video that will help me spread Stoic philosophy further. Consider subscribing and enabling notifications if you haven't yet, ensuring you don't miss any videos and can continue contemplating the transient nature of life. Marcus Aurelius's morning routine. 1. Expressing gratitude. Each day, initiate with a brief gratitude ritual, focusing on the positive aspects of your life. 2. Meditation on inner strength. Engage in a short meditation to center yourself on inner sources of strength. 3. Setting goals and focusing. Begin your day with a focused mind by identifying and concentrating on the goals you want to achieve. 4. Pursuit of wisdom. Commence a quest for wisdom through activities like reading or learning, contributing to your intellectual development. 5. Journey to inner peace. Carve out a moment of silence to embark on a journey towards finding your inner peace. 6. Empathy for others. Develop the skill of empathy by fostering sensitivity in your relationships with those around you. 7. Journaling and thought analysis. Reflect on your thoughts by putting them on paper, assessing and contributing to your mental development. 8. Appreciating the present moment. Embrace the day by savoring the present moment, steering clear of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. 9. Accepting your imperfections. Rather than pursuing perfection, embrace your imperfections and focus on continuous improvement. 10. Starting the day with a positive outlook. Strive to greet each day with a positive perspective, directing your life energy in a constructive direction. Marcus Aurelius's Stoic teachings, implemented through a morning routine, can add profound meaning and balance to our daily lives. Emphasizing fundamental concepts such as inner strength, gratitude, goal orientation, and a positive outlook, these recommendations enable us to spend each day consciously and purposefully. This morning routine not only contributes to personal development, but also aids in fostering healthier relationships with those around us. Guided by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, each morning is an opportunity to consciously embrace a new day in a fulfilling manner. Do not tell your plans to others. Stoicism and the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism, an important school of ancient Greek philosophy, focuses on inner tranquility and resilience. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius embraced this philosophical system, influencing it through the ages. In this context, a crucial principle emphasized by Aurelius is not disclosing your plans to others. 1. Inner strength and patience. According to Marcus Aurelius, sharing your plans only with yourself helps maintain your inner strength and determination. Awareness and potential criticisms from others can hinder your focus on your goals. 2. Detachment from external influences. Stoicism is based on indifference to external factors and principles of patience. Sharing your plans with others can increase the negative influences of the outside world. Therefore, choosing silence is essential to preserving your inner peace. 3. Living rather than displaying your achievements. One fundamental Stoic principle is finding meaning in life through internal development and virtuous living. Instead of constantly discussing your plans, you can achieve real success by focusing on your purpose and living it. 4. Resilience to criticism. When you share your plans with others, you become susceptible to possible criticisms. Stoicism advises resisting criticism and maintaining inner strength. Silence can increase your indifference to such criticisms. 5. Goal-oriented. focus, and perseverance. Keeping your plans secret makes it easier to focus on your goals, instead of explaining to others. Directing your energy and attention towards what you want to accomplish allows you to progress with determination. 6. Minimizing surprise elements. Sharing your plans increases the likelihood of unexpected situations and surprises. Silence makes you more resilient to external influences and enables you to sustain your plans consistently. 7. Internal evaluation and growth. Stoicism encourages constant internal evaluation and development. Keeping your plans only with yourself allows for a deeper understanding of your goals and values, fostering personal growth. 8. Independence from others' expectations. Sharing your plans with others may increase the need to meet their expectations and seek approval. Stoicism, on the other hand, reduces dependence on external expectations by advocating focus on personal values and inner peace. 9. Speak less, do more. Stoicism emphasizes that actions and lifestyle are more important than words. Instead of sharing plans, achieving them and obtaining tangible results reflects a Stoic approach. 10. Inner peace and satisfaction. In conclusion, keeping your plans only with yourself contributes to maintaining inner peace and achieving true success. Marcus Aurelius's Stoicism, focusing on silence and inner strength, supports the pursuit of a deeper meaning and satisfaction in life.